The House will come to order. This morning, the pledge will be said by Eliana Ortega from Arupe Jesuit High School in Denver, Colorado.
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Stoka, please call the roll.
Representatives Arndt. Representative Arndt. Representative Arndt's excused. Baisley. Benavides. Byrd. Bockenfeld. Buck. Buckner. Buenteo. Caraveo. Carver. Catlin. Champion. Coleman. Cutter. Duran. Representative Duran. Representative Duran's excused. Escar. Exum. Froelich. Garnett. Geithner. Gonzalez Gutierrez. Gray. Herod. Holtorf. Hooten. Representative Hooten. Representative Hooten's excused. Humphrey. Jackson. Hawkes Lewis. Kennedy. Kipp. Kraft Tharp. Landgraf. Representative Landgraf. Representative Landgraf's excused. Larson. Liston. Lontine. McCloskey. McKean. Representative McKean.
Yeah. He's getting him.
Zoom.
Mike's getting him. Mike was getting him.
Representative McKean's excuse. McLaughlin.
There he is.
Melton. Michelson Janae. Mullica. Neville. Pelton. Ransom. Rich. Roberts. Sane. Representative Sane's excuse. Sandridge. Singer. Sirota. Snyder. Soper. Sullivan. Tipper. Tatone. Valdez A. Valdez D. Van Winkle. Wiseman. Will. Williams. Wilson. Woodrow. Young. Madam Speaker. Putin and McKean.
With 59 present and 60 present and 5 excused, we have a quorum. Representative Sirota.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the Journal of Wednesday, March 11th be adopted as corrected by the Chief Clerk.
You all have heard the motion. All those in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say no.
No!
The motion passes. Representative Coleman.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, I'm honored to have with me as my guest today the 2019-2020 Student Government Executive Officers from the Denver Language School. Over here to my left, your right, and their stellar faculty student government liaison, Mercedes Balea Davis. Mercedes is a life skills educational professional for grades 5 through 8 at the school, and the amazing student leaders with us today are President Audrey Keeley in the 8th grade, VP Soli Mame in 8th grade, and Secretary Sarita Patel, 8th grade. Denver Language School opened in 2010 and is the only public school in all of Colorado offering early total immersion K-8 in Spanish or Chinese. And today, the school serves over 870 students and was this year's recipient of the John Irwin Award for Academic Excellence and the Governor's Distinguished Improvement Award for high performance and closing the achievement gaps. Please join me in welcoming this wonderful group.
Representative McKean.
Representative Coleman. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. So I heard this amazing announcement from Representative Coleman, but I couldn't hear the words he said because we're so noisy in here. And it sounded like there were some people that he wanted to recognize on the side of this room that really ought to be recognized. And so I would love to hear at least those people again because I couldn't hear it.
Members, could we please be quiet in the chamber? Thank you. Representative Coleman.
All right, I'm gonna read off some names really quickly from folks over the Denver Language School who are over here to my left in the back by my seat. Again, want to recognize the faculty student government liaison, Mercedes Balea Davis, also President Audrey Keeley, VP Soli Mame, and Secretary Sarita Patel. Please welcome them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Representative Coleman, that's a $1 fine. Representative Herod.
I got that. I'll take it.
Members, today is the International Rescue the International Rescue Committee in Denver, in partnership with the Refugee Action Coalition of Colorado, is hosting Refugee Day at the state capitol. The event is an opportunity for legislators to learn about Colorado's long-standing tradition of welcoming refugees who are building their lives in communities, including how refugees come to Colorado each year, where they are from, and what services and supports they offer. So please make sure to visit the Colorado Refugees Speakers Bureau, who will be available to take questions. I also want to announce that the governor has named Colorado's second music ambassador, Denver native Stephen Brackett. Have you guys heard of Stephen Brackett, members?
No.
All right. Stephen is best known for his band, the Flowbots. You guys heard of the Flowbots? Their platinum hit Handlebars. He also co-founded the nonprofit Youth on Record in 2008, which helps empower Colorado's youth in achieving their academic, artistic, and personal best by employing local and professional artists as their educators. The music ambassador serves a 2-year term in the position and recognizes and supports Colorado musicians. So if you are interested and if it's still happening, please go down to the first floor foyer at 1:30 to hear Stephen Brackett.
Any other announcements or introductions? Representative Singer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Who likes kids and/or free lunch? Because we're doing both at the Colorado Children's Caucus. Today, we will be hearing from Project Foster Power. This is a hugely powerful group of folks, teens and young adults that have made it through the foster care system that are coming to talk to us about their experiences. Please join us today, March 12th, from 12 to 1 p.m. We will be in one of the committee basement rooms that I can't find right now. So that'll be fun for everyone to find that as well. See you in HCR 107, noon to 1 p.m.
Representative Valdez.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And with the Colorado Children's Campaign today, members, today is the 2020 census count is officially underway. And with that, all over the United States, we need to make sure everybody counts, especially in rural areas of Colorado. Every individual is an individual to be counted and accounted for. So with that, please make sure that all the census is accounted for. Thank you.
Any other Representative Tatone?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I got permission from the Majority Leader and the Speaker to be excused on Monday, April 6th. So I just wanted to let you know. Thanks.
April 6th? Oh, okay. Any other announcements or introductions? Seeing none, the next order of business is third reading of bills, final passage. Mr. Stoka, please read the title of House Bill 1329.
House Bill 1329 by Representative Kip Van Sane, also Senators Donna Lundy, and concerning a departmental report to the General Assembly about unfunded programs that have not been received any money for at least 6 fiscal years.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of House Bill 1329 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of House Bill 1329 on third reading and final passage. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, please open the machine and please vote. Ransom, Rich, and Soper. Is Soper's excused? Please close the machine. With 62 aye votes, no votes, and 3 excused, House Bill 1329 is passed. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Stoka, please read the title of Senate Bill 167.
Senate Bill 167 by Senator Hansen Priola, also Representative Becker, concerning increasing consumer access to electric motor vehicles by allowing manufacturers to sell their own electric motor vehicles directly to consumers.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 167 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 167 on third reading and final passage. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Stoka, please open the machine and members, please vote. Please close the machine. With 42 aye votes, 20 no votes, and 3 excused, Senate Bill 167 is passed. Co-sponsors. Co-sponsors. Please close the machine. Mr. Stoka, please read the title of Senate Bill 78.
Senate Bill 78 by Senator Donovan, also Representative Garnett, concerning the ability of a person to bring a pet dog onto the premises of a restaurant.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I ask permission, just joking. I move for the passage of Senate Bill 78 on third reading and final passage.
The question before us is whether to refer Senate Bill 1... Oh, I'm sorry. The question before us is the passage of Senate Bill 78 on third reading and final passage. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, Mr. Stoka, please open the machine and members, please vote. Lontine, please close the machine. With, wow, Representative Gray, just unexpected no vote from you. With 53 aye votes, 9 no votes, and 3 excused, Senate Bill 78 is passed. Co-sponsors. Oh, wait. You're co-sponsoring the bill that you just voted no on? Please close the machine. That brings us to announcements and introductions. Any other announcements and introductions? Representative Weissman.
Thank you and good morning, everyone. This was just a judiciary calendar announcement. We have 3 bills as usual down in 112 today. At 1:30, we will have Rep. Tipper's bill from the Uniform Law Commission, which is House Bill 1292, followed by 1188, followed by 1271. 1:30, 112. Thank you.
Representative Esgar.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members, turn to page 8 of your calendars. Friday, appropriations. Check the list. Your name may be on it. Your bill may be there. If you're not in committee on Friday with your bill, or at least one of the sponsors will lay you over. Thanks.
Representative Singer.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Quick show of hands here. How many of you have a CSU intern this year? So, because of obviously circumstances beyond our control, there is a likelihood that they may or may not be able to join us for the rest of the session based on classes being canceled. So to Hunter and to all of the individuals who are our CSU students, whether it's today or whether it's the end of session, I just want to express my thanks and gratitude for your work to help the people of Colorado and my office do the right thing for my district. So thank you to our CSU interns. And one more thing, please don't forget to come to the Children's Caucus and hear from our former foster youth, 12 to 1, room 107.
We all thank our CSU interns. They have been fantastic. Representative Jackson.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I also want to make sure that we thank our CU interns, all of our interns throughout this building. I know that mine will be having classes remotely now. And has to travel on to get here, and is still very committed to coming down into this building. So again, yes, we thank all of our interns for everything they do for us and for the people of the state of Colorado. And also want to note that Energy Environment, we are meeting today. We have a couple of different bills, Senate Bill 90 and Senate Bill 124. I'll give you like 10 minutes after adjournment to make it downstairs. Thanks.
Representative Roberts.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Members of the Rural Affairs and Agriculture Committee, we are meeting upon adjournment today, but we're going to meet at 10 o'clock since we have some extra time here. 10 o'clock in LSBA, we will hear House Bill 1328 and 1226.
Representative McLaughlin.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Education Committee, read your calendar, and that's what's going on today. Thank you.
Representative Herod.
Members of the Finance Committee, we will meet 10 minutes upon adjournment. We will hear 1293. Representative Champion will hear 1293, 1184, 1218, 1219, 1211, and 1324. All right, thank you.
That ends announcements and introductions. We have a few things we're going to do at the well, but you all are free to go. Okay. Mr. Stoka, please read reports of committees of reference.
Committee on Business Affairs and Labor. After consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1326 be amended as follows, and as so amended be referred to the committee of the whole with favorable recommendation. Senate Bill 120 be favorably to the Committee on Appropriations. 1299 be favorably to the Committee on Finance. Senate Bill 68 be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. House Bill 1298 be referred favorably to the Committee on Finance. Committee on Health and Insurance, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. House Bill 1349 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. House Bill 1140 be postponed indefinitely. Committee on Public Health and Human Services, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 106 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee of the Whole with favorable recommendation. House Bill 1331 be favorably to the Committee on Appropriations. House Bill 1237 be amended as follows, and as so amended, be referred to the Committee on Appropriations with favorable recommendation. Committee on Rural Affairs and Agriculture, after consideration on the merits, the committee recommends the following. Senate Bill 3 be referred favorably to the Committee on Finance.
Majority Leader Garnett.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I move that the House stand in recess until later today.
Seeing no objection, the House will be in recess till later today.